8187 vehicle is full stop. We're still rolling northbound. 30.
Roll your window.
Vehicle is full stop.
And 8187, full stop now.
Vehicle stop 1928.
So welcome back to Live on Patrol. Sorry we didn't start earlier, but to be honest with you, we came out to find some stolen Kias.
2500.
And we have so much difficulty when they know exactly where we are
Clear you from the call, please.
that we stayed off the air until we found
Will
them.
do. 1928.
Pat kind of wanted to come on while we were arresting this guy. I said, let's just wait till it settles down a little bit. But anyhow, there was a call here at Charles and Arundel for a reckless Kia Gray. So we headed into the area, and lo and behold, the
I'm going to be checking John.
car was coming out of an alley. Of course, you can kind of tell that the window is a little obvious there with a snowman blanket in the rear window that was broken. And we pulled in front of the driver, and the driver was
address was 3043.
the driver was just getting out of the car. So we saw him in the driver's seat, just getting out of the car. Pat looked at him with the Pat Scott look and said, "Put your hands on the car." And he did. Here comes the owners now. So the owners of the car. Well, maybe I'll
Yeah, 400.
Maybe I'll give them a little tip of
Harvey 210. Assisting medics with a 75-year-old female sick and having chest pain. And 1929.
8187, I'm close for traffic.
Copy that. Code 4 on the top at 1930. Just advising that the key holder named Patricia is en route to ETA of 0.3 miles.
Copy.
1930.
6-3, I might have an open door.
Possible open door, 1930. In 2361, just be advised, the patient is now on the ground. She's still conscious and trying to.
2361.
And 1931.
Day 1, clear report, and see the jail scene. Point back on 360 White Gravity North, progressive panhandler. White male, 60. Info 1 dark bogus. Arrive, LEC 938.
At 1932.
5183 transport.
Go ahead. 5183, my apologies, go ahead.
Adult female to 772 Magnolia East, St. Paul, starting 56.
Copy that, 1933.
Transporting 1 juvenile male, 76, West Stevens.
So, they're very pleased. Thank you very much. Appreciate your help. Thanks a lot. Thank you. So, long and the short of it, dangerous condition call, thanks to some citizen or backseater, gets us in the area. We're able to find the car, stop the car. Mission accomplished.
Will be giving courtesy to Dolphin. No, right. 1096 Jarvis Avenue, Maplewood.
You know what these guys did?
What?
They keyed Kia Boy into the lift gate of the...
Oh, you got a picture of it?
Yep.
Good for you. Well, you got a really good one we can post online later? Yeah, we won't give them any more publicity anyhow.
Yeah, really.
We won't give them any more publicity.
That infuriates me.
Yep. Well, we came out live earlier. We've been out here about an hour looking for a couple Kias. And to be honest with you, we know that they run from us whenever we... I did tell them that car was out of gas. So
Yeah.
hopefully they'll get some gas quickly.
And we showed him how he'll be able to turn it on and off.
Good job, Pat. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, definitely.
Mission accomplished.
Some folks are asking, we're not going to be out here real long tonight.
2363, checking your status.
We did have one of our reserve squads. There was an accident up on 694. And one of our reserves car was helping direct
Just be
traffic
advised
up
that
there.
the alarm company called back. They're getting additional
And they
service.
got,
We did advise.
thankfully they were out of the car. I just got a picture sent to me of their car.
6-3, we have not made entry. What's
Tire,
that?
rear end of the car is destroyed.
Oh,
Additional trip from dining room.
thank goodness they weren't in it.
Alright, copy. That could have been us.
93. Sorry,
Well, we got a few other Kias we're still looking for out here.
Copy.
Yes, we do.
We are going to go over to the east side too and
97.
give you a little overview of the accident last night with that Charger. Because that was unbelievable.
It's 1938.
That somebody would drive like that. I can't read it either.
Our chat is on.
In 23 to the ground, be advised.
Yeah, it is.
Kyle Meestead said he turned off comments. The smartest man we got.
Subject copy next.
1938.
They're off now.
Okay, well, they are off there. Yeah.
8196, you're ending.
8196.
Okay, that's true. Charles, you need to leave. 200.
1938.
So now we've been kind of working the periphery here, so they wouldn't call and report that Bob and Pat are out till we could catch one.
And we did.
Which we did. So now we're right in the middle of Elfelt. That must be a Nissan, huh?
It is.
Those are the guys from last night. Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
So we were down on Payne Avenue earlier. You guys got a phone, wait.
I think they might be watching us. How's it going, guys? Good.
Keeping the neighborhood safe.
Just got one 10 minutes ago. Made an arrest out of it too.
Give that nice kid a Dairy Queen. Come here, son. We got something for you.
Got something for you, young man.
5184,
Did you hear him yell out Bob Fletcher?
$20 for
Dairy
Dairy
Queen.
Queen.
Next
very
time you
welcome.
gotta yell out friendly. Hey! Well, it works.
It works. You'll see it works. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah. How's it going?
Kia that's driving erratically. It's a silver Kia 2018.
Where have I been? I've been at the Dairy
Hold
Queen.
on.
Alpha 091.
It's up here.
Pulling out of the parking lot towards
You bet,
Snelling, was doing donuts in the parking lot and driving erratically. No description on the
I think
driver.
that's probably a 30-minute-old call.
Hey, for all those.
At least she told us about that earlier. I don't know. If
Up in Cub
Dispatch
Foods.
copy 5159. I apologize.
it's
Go ahead.
not, yeah. But it's,
15, sorry. This is domestic. I am clear report. 83 is still out, and I'm in the area.
This might be a new one. This
yeah,
shows,
I'm
I
sure.
will advise.
It might
More
be better
smart.
than saying there was a similar call.
yeah, 3 minutes.
Dispatch copies. I've made that change.
He's talking about up on in Roseville?
Yep. 2100 North Snelling. The Cub Foods in Harmar. It is at this time not reported stolen. It is a silver Kia Optima GYA 091.
Reopen that complaints and
This to the 1500 block of Thomas.
4493, clear advised.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
For the match for 2105 Marshall Avenue. That covers the center hall motion. They do have a video of a male walking in the hallway into the doorway.
That lady's car wasn't in very good shape.
Oh.
9172.
Not muted, but private.
2383 South Shore Boulevard on an animal flag.
The description
She's
that they
dying
had is
raccoon on the front of the step.
and the first truck came in at 1922.
But there are two. Apparently there's two cars involved there, huh?
Yeah, a gray Hyundai, which is going to turn out being Kia, and a black Taurus.
You're saying the gray, it's going to turn out to be a Kia because that's the registered description?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
They pull out of the parking lot towards Snelling.
5941.
5941.
Can you clear this out? Report. Send me another number for lost property.
Copy that. And 1824.
We will wrap up before 9, but some of you we know might want, at 8 o'clock, you might want to switch over to the national broadcast of On Patrol Live. You certainly understand if you do, or if you want to watch both, that's great.
We both have the same mission.
One thing I liked about that arrest is there was 3 young kids on the corner half a block north. Did you see them?
Oh yeah.
And they were watching. And they did yell to us. There wasn't anything negative, right? We just said, hey Bob. But it's important that they know that someone out there cares about stolen cars.
Absolutely.
And someone's going to hold people accountable. And
They looked long and hard at that young man as he was driven away to jail by the deputy.
yes, it's good for them to see that there's accountability and consequences. And of course, we've talked about that a million times. How important that is.
That's both narcotics and play.
8195 traffic. 8195. Overlay Road, Polymer with a silver Jeep, no license plate.
Right now, this is all just a guess. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
We'll guess down here. See what happens.
And 1826.
Beautiful day here, 84 degrees in St. Paul, Minnesota right now.
Yeah, this is just about a perfect night.
LBL 95, vehicle is slow to stop. Pulling into the parking lot of 2397 Palmer Drive.
Gorgeous night.
1847.
Well, they seem to be happy they got their car back.
Yeah, they were very
Probably
happy.
should have told them to disconnect the battery while it's sitting in their driveway so it doesn't get stolen again.
He said he's going right out to get a club.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. Good. Had he heard of the club or just because you told
Yes,
him?
he had.
Okay. That's important.
5150.
146
for a dealer. Female version with a neighbor in the parking lot. Female selling initial slurs. Could be used by the females. 40s, 5'2". Average build has a purple wig on, blue sleeve shirt, and gray shorts. They're going to be in the parking lot. Copy that. 1948.
53, correction, 5483, arrived at
Ooh, that sun is bright.
Yeah, you know, the camera handles it better than our eyes do, though.
Yeah,
doesn't
no
it?
kidding.
This is really weird. The camera doesn't seem to pick it up.
367.
367.
Hey, Rev, how are ya?
2335, clear.
Rev was honored at the Saints game last night. If you haven't had a chance, go to his page if you haven't befriended him yet. And his wife posted the video of him being honored as a veteran,
363.
an injured veteran.
376.
He's a very good man.
172, arrived.
376.
Very, very good.
Disregard. 363. If you can go back to
They do not come much better than Reverend
377
Spence.
1579 One Street, apartment unit number 3, for domestic. Next is by refusing to leave. Subject is Marcus Brown, 38-year-old black male, 5'7",
Crosby Road Farm. Sounds like Hennepin County is requesting assistance in towing a boat. And there's a name and number in the call to respond to.
1949.
No, I did not win the mega lottery.
1949.
But we decided to go live for a little bit.
on that
anyways.
accident.
Didn't you see our helicopter,
please.
man?
If 21 is available, you can go as well.
I knew the helicopter.
2415, did you copy?
2415, I copy.
186.
14 copies
You
again.
see the caller wife at 244 Marshall Avenue in the parking lot. She's like, the fellow with the female said she's buried. Unknown when this occurred. There's no suspect on scene, and she's also declining medical.
We are getting close to the Minnesota State Fair.
367.
Not too many days away.
5115, clear report.
368, you're clear.
Going to be exciting.
Yes, it is.
Your case number is 138503.
And 1950.
Copy eastbound.
Is there a radio there?
Yes,
Which one is that one?
that's east.
Okay. That's 3 over there.
Yes.
I get central here. LTEC here. 2 here. 1 here.
And partridge in a pear tree.
78, 916, X-ray 2.
Someone being mean or what?
No.
Go again with the plate. 916, X-ray King Robert. Yeah. 1951.
So if you've never been to Minnesota, the fall is a beautiful time to come. And our Minnesota State Fair would be a great time to come as well. 2 million people. I think it's a dispute between Texas and here, but I think Minnesota wins as the largest state fair, attendance-wise, in the country.
Definitely a good one.
222.
Thank you. This is 5 Yolanda Avenue for suspicion. Nothing was picked up cordial about her windows, not facing back and forth.
Not hard to find it.
Curtis.
Snelling and actually we're looking for 2 cars racing and doing donuts right now. But
Shorts over black leggings. Any day to do something.
222, copy.
it's easy to find the state fair, Snelling and Midway Parkway. August 25th through September 5th, Labor Day. Love to have you.
I think that's a Kia Stinger over there. Those are really fast.
That's really strange that it's sitting there, isn't it? So here's the entrance to our fair.
That code at 1953.
Remember, we're on Kia Patrol.
Is that a Stinger?
What's going on?
K5? That's a sharp looking car.
Does it belong to your girlfriend? What did he say?
He said run the plates and find out.
That's pretty nice. You guys racing or what?
That's a sweet car.
Did you see any racing coming down Snelling at all? Yeah. We're trying to catch them. Roll the back window down there. There, you gotta be a little friendlier.
You might see a silver Optima come flying down here. They were just up at Harmar.
Yeah. I don't think it was you guys though. That's a nice car though. What's up? Are we live? We're streaming live? Alright. You guys coming to the fair when it opens? You should. It's a good time. Good times. Well, what else is going on? Anything? How fast that thing go?
Find out.
I love a kid with personality, huh? All right, later.
Take care.
Later. Thank you. Thank you. Friendly kids.
Yeah.
Chapter 3, eastbound East Shore Drive, 4376. Calling at 10-2-10-3 at East Shore Drive, eastbound.
You can cancel it. 85049, Mike Juliet, white male, tattoos on his neck and face, registered. It's a motorcycle. Took off and fled. If you want to let Maplewood know. He's still northbound across the lake.
Did Roseville get to that?
Copy, canceling 10-2-10-3.
Come call.
I'll go ahead and let Maplewood know. 1956.
I'll tell you what, Pat, everywhere we go, I'm smelling good tasting food.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not eating any.
No, we are not.
If there's anybody in the area, his bike died on him in the middle of Maryland and Johnson, so I don't think he's going to get too far. He seems to be revving it off like it's not shifting.
So we're eastbound on Larpenter from Snelling.
Motorcycle just took off.
Copy, Maryland Johnson.
This
It's going to be a
is,
white male. Tattoo with his neck and shirt. It's going to be on a motorcycle. Didn't get too far.
This is the border here, really, for the most part, between St. Paul and the suburbs. In this particular case, it's both sides of Falcon Heights.
Yeah, if you just want to advise people, everybody that's walking around the lake, keeps pointing me north.
Silver 14th at 1957.
Copy, I'll line Maplewood. 1957.
You know, that's
that's
some of the best fish right there you can get right there at Max Fish and Chips. It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
look like much, but that's real halibut and walleye, real fish. They go through a ton of volume of fish. You ever want to just stop in there, order?
Those are the best spots.
You know, I got a lot of good fish.
Got it, clear. Thank you.
Alex and I and Mike Martin ate at the House of Wong the other day. Had some kung pao chicken, fried rice, scrumptious. Right here on our left. And then, I mean, I gotta admit,
5941.
what's that? I hear something very fast. You hear it?
Clear report, DOT.
Very fast.
Have a good day. And thank you.
We need a speed spotter. Forget the shot spotter. Speed spotter.
Yeah, really.
So, then earlier in the week. Hey, how are ya? We better turn around and say hi to a few people. We don't want to be unfriendly. Some guys in the car, but scooters were saying hi too. Say hi, Pat.
Hi.
Hi, ladies. How are ya?
Hi.
Thanks for saying hi. Somebody in the car, but this Como Park neighborhood, just a really strong, good neighborhood. My in-laws lived here for all their lives, and
It's the backup. 372 and the DOC 1151 Hancock Street.
still a great,
Male yelling
great
in the middle of the
neighborhood.
street. The white male, 30s, 5'6", thin build, wearing a white t-shirt, black pants. Last seen northbound on Hancock.
297, I am going.
Which one this time? And please.
Copy, 376, 20 more cars up there, no?
Get good feelings when we're roaming up here.
376, that's negative. I'm just going to check a couple of addresses up there.
Copy, 375, wrong.
2000.
So south of Larpenteur right here is St. Paul's Como neighborhood, and then as we go
216, you're clear.
across Larpenteur, we'll hit
Copy, no BWC. Thank you guys.
Roseville.
2000.
$59.55 DOT.
Have a good night, 2001. 2365.
We are still looking for the red Kia Soul EWW 674.
Please call in if you see it. It's been seen several times.
Copy on 2001.
Hey, one thing I do want to mention is we don't want to have arguments over political candidates on here. We got to steer clear of that. You got ideas. You can have arguments over ideas, but not candidates. We don't want to be debating the whole governor's race here at Live on Patrol. We can set words that certain posts don't even get posted. We can do that, but please don't make us do that. I do want to mention, because earlier in the week, Under Sheriff Martin brought me up to this restaurant here, Mavericks. right here on Lavender and Rosedale, right?
You can clear
Yep.
them for
You've been here before, right?
Great roast beef sandwich.
Unbelievable food that I had there. I've eaten there a couple years ago, but Alex and Mike go there pretty regularly. But that pulled pork sandwich, Mike had the open-faced turkey and mashed potatoes, similar to what Keys has. Keys, turkey sandwich is amazing too. Both of them are amazing. But if you wanted pulled pork or pulled beef, roast beef sandwich, this is the way to go. This is the way to go, right here.
This is like how Arby's was years and years ago.
How's it going, guys? What's happening? Anything? Come here, I got something for you. I don't know. Here's a Cub gift card for you. All right. Now, here's a couple Target cards. You can always use Target cards, right? There, Target card. Go buy your something at Target on behalf of the sheriff's office. You bet. Have a good day. You bet.
See you guys.
Bravo 270 is the OT.
Have a good night. It's 304.
Thank you, backseaters, for making that contact possible.
Absolutely.
I want to head over to the east side and discuss that accident. Explain what happened, because it's pretty amazing that no one was killed. And this is the thing we want to leave you with. This is we need the community to say enough is enough, so the politicians can say enough is enough. The danger of these kids driving like that, if you watch the video, great, you'll understand it. If you didn't watch the video, I've driven 120, 130 miles an hour in chases before, on the freeways, of course. But I've never driven as fast as that car was going, even on a freeway. And that was on a city street. That was the fastest I've seen the car go.
Insane.
And the danger associated with that kind of speed when you're not being pursued. I mean, that car was not being pursued. Alex had seen it back at Payne, and it was not pursuing it. And thankfully Pat didn't get hurt either. If you noticed, it went by Pat so fast, it was like a vacuum sucking him along.
Yeah, practically.
Number 138-528.
Unreal.
So, I don't know. I mean, I'm to the point, I don't understand what's in a human's mind, kid or not, to drive that fast.
Really?
And you realize that location we were at in Maryland, Duluth, that's only 3 blocks away from where the woman was killed. Well, maybe 4 or 5 blocks. Same neighborhood where the woman was killed by a reckless driver a week and a half, actually now 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So, and if you saw the couple kids killed themselves in Columbus, Ohio.
It's getting worse.
And part of it's Kia's fault, but this was a Charger, it wasn't a Kia. Part of it's that child had been arrested recently at a court date on the 25th, which he missed. And what did we decide, that there was a carjacking possibly with that car?
Yeah, the night before there was a carjacking of a Lyft driver at 1619 East Maryland, the apartment building. And the suspect vehicle in that was a red Dodge Charger with no plates. And by the way,
Very similar.
we were talking about a replica gun being recovered from his crotch. That's what we first thought it was. It was not. It was a Polymer 80 ghost gun, fully loaded.
A real gun. It's a real gun. But made outside of normal manufacturing with no serial number.
Yep.
So I what do they 3D make those now, or how do they make?
No, it's you're able to order a frame, which is what Glocks have the serial number on. You're able to order a frame without a serial number on it, and they give you a die kit with it at the same time that gives you guides to drill all the necessary holes in it.
Really?
And then you order all the other parts that aren't serialized and aren't controlled, and you can get through the mail.
Driving a blue Buick sedan with a
Not good.
Hotel Lima Alpha 847.
Yeah.
That does come back to
And they're popping up all over. They're called ghost guns because they have no history, no way to track them. No serial number.
Information alert attempt to locate an adult out of Roseville. We're going to be looking for Cameron McKell, Boston. He's a white male, 5'11", driving the white.
So we're going to go over and show you some of the what's left in the street. Kind of hard to see at night.
Domestic misdemeanor, domestic abuse, no contact order violation. There might be a 9-month-old child in the vehicle as well. 2009.
But the speed at which he struck the first car, that was just totally destroyed and driven. I mean, it's not often that it's like two pool balls hitting this second car went flying further than the first car.
It is a miracle that the driver of the stolen car or everyone else weren't killed.
Yeah. You can watch it yourself. It's at about 2:41 on both YouTube and Facebook. But so we call the State Patrol to reconstruct, but Pat and I have a little experience in traffic reconstruction as well. So we're going to try to give you the long and the short of what happened. Kia. What kind of Kia was that? I never seen that.
I think it's
one.
called a Rio.
Okay.
They don't make them anymore.
CNX 649.
Fox in Dunlap in the parking lot. So white Honda Pilot versus a white Ford Fusion. Sounds like it was partially blocking.
I suppose us being live, it's very confusing to the criminal element.
Copy that.
Good.
23-6 on your request.
Yeah.
I like confusing the criminal element.
And I'm not just saying this, folks, but you know, I don't get fixated on many things because we've pretty much seen it all, and after you've seen it, you know, a few times over, it's like, oh, there goes that again. But you know, I was standing outside the car when behind Pat there when he threw the stick.
2415.
And
driving in a Watergate Marina and launching shortly.
Watching and listening to that car come by us on Maryland.
It's surreal.
I only tell you that because you saw it live on video. You're not going to see that. You're not going to see that unless you go to NASCAR and you're sitting on the post.
Really?
From a 90-degree angle like that. So the driver's 16 years old. He has a history. All these stolen cars, they like to drive around down on Wilder playground area to kind of run into kids they know. A lot of them hang down in there, or at that house on Case in the alley. So sometimes it's just running around for pride. But so Alex, of course, spots the car, no plates on it, but follows it, doesn't chase it, just follows it until it gets to the point that it takes off from Alex itself. And
4333.
we'll saying hi.
4333. Reopen that parking lot.
That bike was too small for that.
All I could feel is my legs cramping,
Yeah.
thinking of sitting on that.
Yeah. So, tools around down at Edgerton, Wilder Playground, Edgerton Case, and then it finally goes on Lost, and you can hear the audio of Alex saying where it's going before it pops out on Payne Avenue. Then it pops out on Payne Avenue, eastbound on Maryland, and that's when we hear him say eastbound on Maryland. We're coming on Maryland toward Duluth, so we get off. We get off at Duluth there by the gas station. So I want you to picture this, because normally you can cover 1 mile at 60 miles an hour in 1 minute. Okay?
4469.
At 30 miles an hour, it's 2 minutes. Should take you 2 minutes to go a mile here. And down to Duluth is about 1.25 miles. But when you're doing 120 miles an hour, you're going to cover a mile in 30 seconds.
At least 120.
We can actually go out and calculate that, how long it took. And keep in mind, you cover 88 feet per second at 60 miles an hour, 176 feet per second at 120 miles an hour. So basically, the faster you go, the more feet you cover. But the interesting thing is, we just didn't have much time. From Payne Avenue to Duluth is just over 1 mile. And you can hear on the radio what we have. 15 seconds.
Maybe.
I mean, if you had 20 seconds, you know, the car would be going, I mean, literally 180 miles an hour.
Right Street, Spreadburn caller. Female coworker was assaulted by 2 female customers who have now left. They left in the Honda Civic Minnesota plate.
That's a Jaguar in front of us, a little impatient with our
by a black
speed
female
limit
in her
pace.
20s wearing a black t-shirt and blue jeans. The other black female with a red t-shirt got into a silver Kia sedan. Bravo Hotel Alpha 106. Female Kia suggested she might have had a weapon with a weapon room.
He's making a tough decision right now. Tough decision.
In 2360, are you able to assist in checking the area on that?
63.
Well, he made the right decision.
Thank you much. 2060.
4333 is Joanne. 2372.
Alright,
2372.
that's good.
And apartment 113, change it to the welfare check. There is just
Copy that. 2060. That's fine.
4500. Can I get another car in my location? My driver says he's gone through the rest.
Can you head to his location? He's on Little Canada Road.
Little Canada Road and Wood.
County Road, Charlie, and Country Drive.
Copy.
2017.
you can send me that assist.
Thank you.
And 372.
Have a good night.
Possibly unrelated to that call for over the first week.
Told you.
And 169 3rd Avenue Southeast for loud music.
67, you're in LTAC 1.
95, you were expecting.
Thank you very much.
2019.
Well, Thomas is going to get a ticket for illegal passing. Not so much for the fact that he sped by us, but the next car he passed, there was a yellow line there, as you saw. After you, young lady. So we got his... So, anyhow, back to the story. So this, ironically, this is the same corner that we end up... no, it isn't. We're not there. Hi, how are you guys? Good, nice to see you guys. Nice to see you. Thanks for watching. Who did?
Gator in Alabama.
Gator in Alabama who broke her arm. All right. So how did it happen?
She fell, had an allergic reaction to her medication.
Oh.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I know, it's bad.
All right, Gator, your friends are worried about you. They said you fell and had a reaction to your medication. So best to you. Anyhow, keep in mind, 1 mile plus covered in less than, I don't know. This is where it's crazy. We could go on the radio and figure out how fast it took. But
I'm actually going to do that.
Less than 30 seconds. And at 30-second mark, you'd be traveling at 120 miles an hour. I told you last night, I thought it was 140, maybe even faster.
You might have noticed right there at Earl that we just crossed, there's a slight rise, which is going to fit into this in just a minute.
So, of course, we pulled, Pat and I pulled in right here by the Spall Dentistry. And you saw the still shots of Pat getting out trying to throw those sticks right there. Anything you want to say about your form?
Well, the preferred way is underhand, but we had a couple things going on. One is, when I first got to the edge of the sidewalk, that car was not in sight.
Yeah, isn't that something?
And then all of a sudden it was on top of us. That's how fast it was going. And there was a car that must have seen it coming that had pulled over against the curb. And I didn't want to whack him with the stick, so I had to quickly get rid of that stick, combination of that and the speed it was going at. And I missed.
Well, it was going so fast. I mean, your brain is tuned for a 60 to 100 mile an hour car, so you're thinking, when you see it coming at you, you can't...
The street, it's going to be away, female 35.
So anyhow, you can see me yell to Pat and say, let's go, let's get back in there. And we jump in, but the amazing thing is by the time we jump back in and turn around the corner, we actually can't see the car.
It's out of sight.
And we know it was going too fast to turn on Johnson. So we're assuming it's continuing eastbound, which it was. But it is, I mean, I don't know how many seconds it took us to get back in line, what, 10 to 15? But it's covered that half mile to the in that 15 seconds, and that's a half mile. So at that speed, we know to cover that distance, it would take you 120 miles an hour to get there.
So until he crashed, we never saw him again after we got in the Durango. That's how fast he covered this.
Well, in fact, you could hear Alex. Alex pulled up behind us. He was saying, we got on the air and said, we don't know. We lost him at Johnson Park.
You're right, adult female, third and hope.
So you see this hill here. Now picture yourself at 120 miles an hour plus over the top of this hill.
It is likely he went airborne cresting this hill.
Yeah. So he, right about here, he rear ends. You see this right in front of it. Right here is there's the impact zone. State Patrol is out here. You can see the impact zone there in front of us. He hits this car. I don't know if you can see. If you can kind of see the.
Oh yeah, you can see the tire marks.
You can see the tire marks.
So.
There's tire marks both ways because he hits this car, and then the one car he hits first goes to the right. You're going to see a fence down there to the right, and then his own car helicopters or spins around. You see the tracks to the left, the red tracks to the left. His own car goes to the left, and then this is like cue balls. So this car goes to the right. We'll come back through here again. But you see the fence over here?
Were you guys out here last night?
Probably canceled the other cars.
That was insane.
That was scary, huh?
Still out on that separate. Yeah.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
4580 Victoria Street, Cherokee Community Center for about 10 teen males arguing in the parking lot. No mention of weapons. Some are dispersing right now.
It would have what?
It would have taken our girls out because our girls were in the living room.
Yep. When it went right through here and then took all that fence and it was down there at the end. That car was totally destroyed.
4469 arrived.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I'm here right now. There are no students or kids up here arguing. You
can see the fence there that it took out. There's a track, so right to our right here is where it went. Luckily, it didn't take out the cars.
Well, thank goodness it didn't.
Scary, scary.
The one guy who took off from the silver car, we found him.
Yeah, I know.
And he had minor injuries. I don't know the current.
When the officers pulled him out of his truck, the one they had flipped over.
He's gonna live, but he looked like he had some back and neck injuries.
Yeah, I did see that. He
Yeah.
wasn't moving at all when they pulled him out.
No, but he was conscious.
And then the kid there was a kid, right, that was driving that car?
16 years old.
I
Stolen.
have a 16-year-old, and I told my son, I said, look at this as an example. Like, you got to be careful.
That was a stolen car, too.
I did see that. I saw the license plates that it was like from a dealership.
And he had a gun on him.
A loaded 9mm in the crotch of his pants.
I'll tell you, we're the parents, you know, like.
Thank you for being a good parent.
I used to tell my son, I always keep my 16-year-old in sports and in everything. I tell him, you know, you gotta.
That's huge.
Yeah. We tell him you can't be without having any sports.
I don't know why that guy's.
What?
Check and shuttle.
Is he a friend of yours or what?
Yeah, my husband's a mechanic, so.
Is that who that is?
I don't know. I think that's one of his friends that are.
Okay. All right. Well, nice to visit with you.
Yeah,
Take care, folks.
So this car gets smashed and ends up. It ended up. I'm just going to pull in here, right over here in this yard where that other pink strips. That's where it ends up. Unbelievable.
How you doing?
Quite the accident last night, huh? Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow, when the city's open, will they take care of all this?
Good question. You should call him. I think I'd call the owner of the property first, right?
Yeah, I'm filling in for him.
Are you the owner, or is it a townhome? Or?
My friend is the owner, and he owns both places.
Yeah. What happens normally is all the insurance companies get involved, and they have to go against the primary car that was at fault, and that Charger was stolen, but the insurance company for the Charger probably is liable for other damages.
Okay.
So
basically just call the city and they have a process then, or?
Well, first of all, the owner of the property is going to have to call his homeowner's insurance, and they're going to have to get a copy of the accident report and go pursue against the insurance for the car.
Yeah, the insurance companies will deal with each other.
Okay.
Okay?
It's not a pretty process.
Doesn't sound like it.
No. Sorry. Hey, but there is an end game. There is money at the end of the rainbow.
All right.
Thanks.
Take care.
The crazy thing about this whole thing is after the car hit that first car, it spun around, like I said, and its rear end struck the oncoming car. Oh, another Kia.
No.
Like a law-abiding Kia.
That's a law-abiding Kia.
So, all right, so hang on. I just got to finish this thought. So the car spun around. It hit the other car. So first it hits the car with the front. It hits the other car with the rear of it, okay? Head on into that silver car. And that impact allowed that 16-year-old to become an official backseater.
Yes, the driver of the Charger.
The driver of the Charger became a backseater in his own car. So, of course, we got there. You know, you can see us getting to the car. We got to him. Truthfully, I thought he was dead. He wasn't moving, but he was breathing. After a few minutes, he started moving a little bit. And the fire department did an amazing job of cutting him out. Right?
Yes, they did. They had to take the entire roof of the car off with the jaws of life to get him out of there without hurting him further.
And either en route to the hospital or at the hospital, then they found the gun. We thought it was a make-believe gun because the officers didn't recognize it as a serial number gun, but determined it was a functioning gun at a later point. Possibly used in a robbery carjacking. That's a nice car, huh? Mm-hmm. SRT, another SRT. HAZ 611. HAZ 611. Looking good. Getting a new fence up there.
It's clear. Gold Honda Fit, stolen in the last 2 hours from Summit and Dayton.
Really? Summit and Dayton. You got 3 on over that one?
Yes, I didn't have
What type of call?
it loud enough though.
KPD 365. Copy.
Last one.
They're at TCD squad.
Checking for any TCD squads that are able to assist.
Beautiful night.
43, where are you at?
Gorgeous night.
Yes, it is.
2500, I can generally head that way.
37514.
Copy that. It's going to be right here.
Copy.
So we got one stolen key in the last 2 hours anyhow, Pat.
Yes, we did.
Even if we didn't get our targeted one.
I'm going to keep saying that one because
We
some
need your
folks
help.
in Highland Park spotted it a couple times today. It seems to be the place they are most targeting for further auto thefts.
I'm having problems with my MDC. Can you clear my current call? Voicemail, no citation issue.
So, the next half hour here, we're going to wind up. We might run into something before then. But I do want to, just a couple things. We might go on more often this week.
Copy, and I have you about the 26 bus.
I do want you to think about how we message elected officials about this lawlessness syndrome we have going on with young kids. And we need to, I had someone call me today and said they want to start an online petition to get a place to keep detained kids since Town closed and Hennepin County homeschool.
And they didn't follow through on putting that joint one in Richfield.
Exactly, and so I think you're going to see an online petition start for the creation of one. We hope you guys will help us support that. And it's a mom of one of the kids, and she's connected to other moms saying, hey, we need something for my son and other sons. So I think you're going to see something, but it's going to involve messaging to county corrections, both sides of the river, attorneys, judges. The message just needs to be carried. In order to do that, we need to have as broad a reach as possible. So if you haven't shared these broadcasts in the past, if you consider sharing with a message about how we prevent juvenile crime from just exploding. And the other thing is, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, we'd really like to keep broadening our reach. We don't know why the notifications don't always work, but we're inching up on 200,000 subscribers. But if you can help us get to that 200,000 milestone, that would be pretty cool, don't you think, Pat?
Very much so.
I know how excited we were when we got to the 100,000 subscriber milestone. We'd love to have your help getting to the 200,000.
We couldn't do it without you, and we can't get a secure facility for juveniles without you.
It's a team effort. We'll keep ringing the bell, but we just need you to help us carry the message. So when we do sign off, feel free to hop over on, if you get the Reels channel, on Xfinity. It is on regular Xfinity subscription. You know, you can get it there and take a look at what's happening with law enforcement in the rest of the country. Patrol Live. Well, we appreciate the simultaneous viewers. We've had, our record, of course, was 18,000 simultaneous, but we've been hovering about 11 to 13,000 on a regular basis. Really very appreciative. And
Very much so.
The average number keeps growing, so thank you. But, we're never going to be like a national
374, I copy.
network.
2149, that's
2161, I copy your
We like the relationship that we've developed with our backseaters.
Thank you. And 2030.
Gives us, encouragement to keep going on.
Yes, it does.
What was this? 1599 St. Anthony, apartment number 7, where the caller has been using narcotics and is paranoid and feels unsafe in the apartment. There's no one else there with him, but he feels unsafe.
1498 Centennial Drive West of Homewood.
2001 Margaret Street.
What's that called, Pat? Juveniles on Margaret Street? I think it was on your East channel.
376.
I don't know if it's 3 or there's a Margaret in North St. Paul and on the east side. That's us. There it is. Is that St. Paul?
Welfare check?
Thanks, 177.
Okay, that's a St. Paul.
177, do you want me to throw that call? You wanted me to reopen back and pending?
The old Margaret Street in North St. Paul.
Me too.
195 Woodland for a parking complaint.
Copy, I'll take it off control.
Copy that, 2040.
What is our friend from Ohio up to? He retired? Is he just... he retired?
I think he's working on doing... They have a version of the drop program where your pension goes into a savings,
okay,
and you keep working.
Okay.
And then when you're done working, you get a lump sum payment out of what went into savings.
I hate when we lose. Hey.
2265, how's traffic?
I hate when we lose good people.
Yeah.
2041.
This gentleman wants us to stop. We're not 100% certain why, but we assume it's good intentions. Stand by for impact. Yes.
Something for Deputy Scott.
Deputy Scott. All right. I'll get out of your way so you can open that door a little further. Thank you.
You guys are hard to track down, you know that.
That's by design. That way we don't get shot.
Your birthday.
Oh, wow, that's very cool.
That's awesome.
Check
That is
out.
awesome.
It's customized.
Figured since
Beautiful.
the sheriff has a lot of memorabilia
Yeah, that's beautiful.
on the shelves in his office, you can start something for your office.
That's beautiful.
That's very cool. Folks, what this is,
It's never going to be used.
it's a personalized Zippo lighter.
Yeah, because you don't smoke anymore. Since the county adopted that policy about no smoking.
And it's got the logo of the sheriff's office on it. And I gotta put fluid in it.
Hey guys,
Thank
can
you.
you hear that? Can you hear that? They're backseaters.
What's your name?
Scott Dash.
Scott?
Yep.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
Scott Ted.
That'd be me.
All right.
That'd be me.
Well, good to meet you in person at last.
Yes.
That's
Yes, I caught up with you guys in December or so and gave you a bunch of hand warmers for
Yes,
yeah,
you did.
Thank you.
all those
Yes,
photos.
you did. Thank you.
See if
Thank
we can
you.
get that on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go on. Put it out there. Yeah, right there. Tap on it, Pat, so you can focus on it. Whoa. Whoa. There we go.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
So, a belated birthday present for you.
Ah, thank you so much.
Very nice.
Very
Well, the
welcome.
thing is,
Very kind of you, Scott.
thing it is, he gave up smoking on his birthday, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, that's good though. We need him around for a while. We need your partner.
We do.
Gentlemen, thank
Scott,
you.
thank
Stay
you very
safe.
much.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Yep.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
It's a nice looking truck. What year is that one?
2019.
Very nice. I love that color. That's my favorite color.
Replaced one that I had from 2003 and had over 200,000 on it. So.
Very nice.
Thanks again, gentlemen.
Thank you.
5181 arriving this there.
377, I can start for your domestic.
Okay, this is something impending here.
This was 1511 Westminster Apartment 303 for a roommate that tried to kick combat. 372. 2040.
Okay. You just
Message on it.
we can do this if you want.
Sorry about that, folks.
We got a call from our producer. Very demanding. We don't really have a producer, folks. We're just
363 and 376.
So we are up at Mayput Mall. We're gonna wind up here tonight, and you still got 2 hours of On Patrol Live on the Reels channel you can watch. We know it's different, but it's the same mission: to humanize police, get the people to understand the extent of the job.
Copy date 86 West End. We have 3 juveniles threatening to break the windows in the caller's house. Caller's going to be 10. There's 6 to 7 other children in the home, no adults.
Beautiful. And if you didn't get a chance to watch last night's broadcast where that accident was, there's a couple other interesting pieces to last night. Too. I mean, some good conversation, people in parking lots.
What point was that in the video?
2 hours and 41 minutes. Well, you can hear Alex describing where it's going. 241. Maybe we should go on patrol live on a bicycle. Bicycles. That'd be something different, huh? Electric bicycles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm in.
We'll put some
Electric
helmets
bicycles, I'm in.
Helmets with
8195 and
little duct tape to put the camera on. We still got to experiment. We got to get our Andy, our second smartest man, to help us figure out how to do dual streaming of 2 different sources. That would be cool, huh?
Yeah.
I know it can be done.
361 Pleasant Avenue. Caller states any legal scooter with a
So if you're
trailer.
ever a backseaters, if you're ever out looking for stolen,
The football team was playing, a few players were ejected, and one of them said he plans on waiting around to confront the other players about what happened. Black man in his 30s wearing a black and blue football uniform.
No, that's a
near
light
door
in the-
29 by the football
beyond the
stadium. His
trees.
collar will be by
Yes,
the
it
lower
sure did look like one.
this area here by Ashley Furniture, there's a couple auto thieves that frequent this area. Feel free to drive around here. See if you can run into any. We are always looking
for the 14-year-old daughter
for stolen cars.
property. Cop is threatening to beat up the daughter if she is not removed. For her yelling at each other over the phone.
What intensity? 2049.
Hi, folks. How you doing?
2161 first.
Next 2049.
The other day we had an Amazon truck stolen right here from this parking lot.
Yes, we did.
The guy decided he didn't like the way it drove, I don't think, and dumped it over here in the parking lot of the hospital. That was pretty funny. Or the library. Found a few stolens here in the parking lot of the Maplewood Library.
Yep.
Sometimes we've seen auto thieves get picked up here by other stolens.
Still have. What's the money on the rich?
Anyhow, we're gonna wind up. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna try to get. We'll try to get. Oh, we got somebody following us tonight
8-1 copy PD.
with a boat.
6-9 copy right there in Cairo.
Following us with a boat. Yeah.
What are you taking? What are you taking us fishing?
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Good. How are you? Well, get in front of the.
Very
Get
cool.
in.
Mr. Fat, I might smell like some fish or something.
That's
That's all
right.
right.
Get in front of the.
Hi.
Get in front of the
Fletcher.
cameras. Nice to meet you. Get in front of the cameras because we're about to wrap up, so we got to get your cute faces on there. Hey there, guys.
Very cool.
Sure, Fletcher.
Yes.
You know, remember a couple nights ago with the train?
Yeah.
My
Her
dad
dad
was
was
the
driving one.
engineer.
Really?
Oh,
yes.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
He
You post.
watches you guys, and he said he saw you guys like all out there, but he didn't know what it was about. He said one day I was just watching you guys live, and he was home, and he was like, "That was me."
That's a riot. That's a
His name
riot.
is Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll give him an assist on the arrest. Yeah. Let's get a picture real quick before you.
Yeah,
guys
let's
go.
get a picture.
Where were you fishing?
Centerville Lake.
Centerville Lake?
Yep.
Oh,
What's
that's
it up there? Isn't there a dam up there or something? Or?
Yes, I'm going through it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Good crappie spot at that dam. Move in the middle here.
Oh, where am I going?
Move this way a little bit, my pet. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, there.
We were at one of your events.
Yeah, we met you guys.
I remember seeing him before.
Yep.
I was watching last night. I couldn't believe it.
That was crazy.
That car was moving really fast. Oh, where's your home at? Down here somewhere?
North Sea.
North Sea.
Yep, right over by the VFW.
DFW?
Yep.
Wow.
DFW. We really appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah.
Why do you like it, do you think?
Okay, well, so my cousin.
54 East Oaks Road. If you could check the golf club for a male looking into the windows of vehicle. Black male in his mid-20s and 35 to 10, thin build, wearing a colored sweatshirt and purple jeans.
That would not be me.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
26
Yeah, what kind of work?
And 2161, just be advised, it sounds like this is going to be an area check. Male got into a white Ford F-150 heading west at Pleasant Lake Road. It's going to be visible.
Call Charlie.
Yeah.
Copy.
Thank you. Sound like really nice people.
And 2053.
Here's your dad uptown.
Hey, 187, I'm arriving.
Yeah.
How far does he go when he does the train?
So it depends.
That's right.
The farthest he goes is farther.
Yep.
Sometimes he'll go up to Superior, but
Hey, 43 traffic.
but normally he's pretty local.
8843.
Yeah. Yeah.
Westbound 694, just west of Long Lake Road. With Henry, Zebra David, 045.
Be careful.
Yeah, be
694 Long Lake.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good night.
First time we've been tracked down by a boat.
There you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm showing that
Nice
vehicle
group.
is coming back.
We'll let you guys go first.
Vehicle is coming back.
The-
Stolen.
Oh, what have we got here? There we go. Vehicle coming back as a stolen.
Is that East or Central?
Central. Vehicle coming back as a stolen. Is that all?
Suspicious activity. Yeah.
No way. In North Oaks?
2500.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
En route to 1411 with one adult male for Texas.
West on Pleasant Lake Road.
Is that a stolen?
Yes.
What kind of car?
A white Ford F-150 pickup.
Well, we might have to just, as long as we got a stolen in North Oaks, we might have to just get you outside. Stand by for impact. As we are the primary police agency for that city. So where was it seen? East Oaks?
Seen at North Oaks Golf Club.
Okay.
54 East Oaks Drive.
Okay.
At 8:48, 7 minutes ago.
Okay.
Male was looking into the window of vehicles.
30 traffic.
It was headed westbound.
Westbound on
David Norwich on 022.
West on Pleasant Lake Road.
Okay. From the club, golf club.
Apparently.
95, I copy you.
So-
For the suspicious vehicle, 1401 Maryland at 2056.
So, most likely then, he would come out on North Oaks on the main entrance there on 96. And if he's smart, he will go south on Rice Street rather than getting onto 96 where all of our squads are. If he goes south on Rice Street, he's going to end up coming out
481 out.
on Rice and 694. So we're gonna go there.
689 is the numbers on the plate. HVF
It's a big
689.
truck, you said?
Yep. White Ford F-150, full-size pickup.
Okay. We just gotta get to Rice and 694 before he does.
Yep. Clear.
93 spots are out.
I hear the pipe. Got several county cars on the way, but shoes. We're talking about tires, folks. Boy, does it make a difference to have.
Oh, you can feel it. Even I can feel it
stable
from the
tires.
passenger seat.
DD 43, check your
Sidewalls
status.
run over. Wearing out pretty fast.
Control field.
2059.
So, there's only 4 main entrances into North Oaks. And from that location where he was, he'd have to come out on 96 and Rice, or follow up to Wildflower and Hodgson.
4423,
We rarely get calls, people going through those cars at North Oaks. It's just really a rarity. Unless you want some really good golf clubs. Alright, so here we are. We're going to head north here. If he just bailed out recently, we'll see him. On the right is the city of Vadnais Heights. On the left is the city of Shoreview.
Close for one, close for cancel on there.
Nope. Nope.
At the end of Rice Street is the city of North Oaks.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
The problem, of course, is if he did come south on Rice, which I suspect he did, the other option is he could go west on Gramsci there, down to Lexington.
You just got to play the odds. I hope you picked the right one.
So, well, see, this is where Rice Street splits to Hodgson, and if I go straight up Rice Street, we'll run into North Oaks.
2500 north.
But he probably would have been out of there by now if he left. So if he didn't, if he was out of there by now, we would have seen him. If he's not out of there, he might go out the western entrance to North Oaks, which is off of Hodgson. If he goes out Hodgson, then he'll come down this street.
So hopefully he doesn't realize anyone spotted him going through the cars.
Yeah, that would be good. So we will go
2415.
2415.
Free code at APD and Clary Park.
That's a different call.
I had 2102.
Nope.
So Hodgson, of course, runs all the way up into
5184 and 5150.
Centerville.
5184, I copy the DKP. All advice. 15 to
Dispatch copies at 2103.
Alright. Someone said
We're going for it. Yeah, 2103.
I don't understand what that means. I have no idea. I have no idea what that message means. So, I'm going to make a phone call. We're getting messages here. I don't know what that means. Does that mean you're mobile? When did you get there? Are you staying there or what? Yeah, I get that.
Well, smart.
Yeah.
People are sitting at the likely.
Message from back seat.
2162, I copy the correct plate should be Hotel
They're
Victor
watching, they're
Foxtrot
looking out.
481 clear report.
at 8843, checking your status.
9 for Mr. Control.
So the plate on this F1 Fight F-150 is H like in Henry, V like in Victor, F like in Frank, 689. HVF 689.
What jurisdiction was it stolen from? That might just give us an inclination as to which way it'll leave.
The RO lives in New Hope, but I'll have to check here.
Okay. So we are going into North Oaks to look for this stolen. Looks like the squad's got the entrances secured. They're going to flush them out.
2820 Snelling Avenue, apartment 111, assessing medics with a 51-year-old having difficulty breathing.
White Baron Frost, 302, Victor Adam Henry.
2106.
White Baron Frost, 106.
Minneapolis
stolen, huh? Well.
4423, there's more device.
So there's a couple different chunks at North Oaks here. We went straight, we hit the Charlie Lake area.
Tom Nora, 5630, it's on safe vehicle.
Wouldn't surprise me if they went up there, but we are going to check this Raven Scotch Pine neighborhood off here to the left. A lot of nice houses. We have had some suspicious activity over here.
Dancing around in the neighbor's yard. There's a light to go under 40 and start holding. The light just put on left and right of van on eastbound California to South Mountain. Copy.
Kevin McHale used to live right down that street right there. Might still live there. Assuming everybody remembers Kevin McHale. That wasn't the truck up there.
Nope, we're looking for a white one.
I'm out of Walgreens, Maryland.
There's a pickup truck.
Valen, and about 8 to 10 shots fired easy here. Maybe a couple blocks.
It's a big truck.
There's one that hurts Maryland and Salem.
32, I'll head that way.
Stealing a tractor.
306, copy.
06, copy. 64, I'll head there.
2361.
925.
So if you live up here, or you know some North Oaks neighbors, let them know there's a suspicious stolen car trying to steal.
2361.
What's the plate again for our viewers?
HVF 689. Was a 70-year-old male with COPD who's having chest pain.
4493.
2109.
4493. Yeah, just asking that you back up.
White pickup. Quiet in here, huh, Patrick J?
Yes, it is.
That's the street named after you, Pat, right there.
Sunshine.
Sunshine Lane. That's Pat Street right there. They named it right after him, guys.
Information is West County is temporarily tied.
My shoulder.
And 2101.
I better not sing anymore. We might get a music strike. What's going on, Mr. Stranger? Good to see. I know. I can't even believe it. In here at the golf club.
Could you go back to data,
All right, we'll keep looking. We'll shoot it out to you.
All right, sounds
Thanks
good.
a lot.
Chase it.
Thank you.
At 2111.
This house at the end of the block looks very suspicious to me.
8843, checking your status.
Very suspicious. Right there.
And forward, code for it.
And
That's
2111.
where a little friend of Bobby's lives.
That's a beautiful house.
Friend of Bobby's lives there.
Okay.
4481, checking your status.
Nice young girl. We've got pictures of them going through
21.
grade school and high school, all the way up. Every year, hanging on the monkey bars.
Great memories.
Since they were kindergartners. Little Jessica. Jessica and Bobby. So squads are all over in here. It'd be tough to remain anonymous inside here. Some people say it's tough to get out. The general rule is follow the double-striped yellow line.
94 Road, saw black Jeep Cherokee with 10 windows 1 minute ago. That the suspect lives at the building in Monahan. 6 subjects involved. 2 of them involved are in the building across the street. They were last seen southbound on Thursday.
Yep.
This one is one of the 7 cities that we have primary patrol responsibility for.
5380.
You can show me arriving on that medical. P1 can stay clear. I'll handle it.
We're just coming up on the North Oaks Golf Club.
When you're clear.
P1 copy,
And they
2130.
did several events here. I think it's the Vikings and others. I'm trying to think of who has I think Eric Rudolph has had his golf event here to raise money for several years, but these kids out riding bikes. That is where the call was, in the parking lot right there. And then originally they saw the truck go westbound, which was where we were. And now we are going eastbound on... We got there.
Nope.
Don't ruin my fun so soon. My excitement.
You both head to 4441 Lake Avenue and assist medics
This
with
is
a
East
female
Oaks
who's
Road.
excessively decay, is awake but is unable to care for herself.
This is the road that heads out the east end of North Oaks. And last year we had some houses that were burglarized in the middle of the night at the end of this East Oaks Road. Remember those Minneapolis kids that came over and
sure do.
County Road,
tried to get the garage door open out of cars.
To look for 10 to 12 teens who are physically fighting, no yelling and throwing rocks.
Went into the houses. If the service door was open, they went into the houses. They came right off of 35E and 96. Tooled up right to the entrance east end of North Oaks and burglarized some houses.
Pretty bold. For two vehicle accident and Dodge Durango versus White Jeep Cherokee.
Hit several White Bear Township houses. We were able to identify them. We charged a bunch, and happy to say we brought that particular. This is the East Rec Recreation Center.
Copy 11.
Yeah, 7th Street and 7th Ave.
Copy 2116.
The 10th day agrees 0813 Victor 92. Possibly Wisconsin 10th day.
Bravo 28.
Turtle crossing, Pat. Let me know if you see a turtle.
Saw a little tiny little frog hopping across.
Well, he needs his own sign.
People inside.
2372.
See if we can turn that one down. I don't know.
Which one?
The county one you got there.
2372. Can you head to 1159 County Road Echo, the emergency room, and assist medics with a 50-year-old female having an allergic
A
reaction?
little louder than average.
And last Maplewood Sparkle again.
4469, I'll be on traffic, Lydia White Bear, Virginia Plate, Union, Juliet, Mike, 4046.
So we're about to exit the east end of North Oaks.
2117.
Right there. So we had some burglaries.
There are casings in front of the address.
2117. Heavy vehicle unrelated casings in front of it.
Todd, where you're at right now is where the Cherokee is parked.
There was one.
There went a white one.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Copy that. Investigating the area of Mr. Thomas, looking for Minnesota Juliet Call.
How does it look right?
Clear.
RO showing a facility one for request.
Well, we got a plate, so we're just going to catch up to this white pickup truck here that we saw northbound of Centerville. Obviously, it's going pretty fast, actually. It's backed up by a car I ran into.
In the opposite direction. I believe it's eastbound Thomas or possibly Edmonds. Checking the area.
There's another one. Oh, we stole it in St. Paul.
26 copy. 172, you want me to change your
That one's clear.
This one's clear?
Yep.
Okay.
And information to Maplewood
Two
Squad.
white ones.
Same call has a call at 306 Lavender Avenue.
Oh, I thought there
First
were.
subject at the gas station states he ran away from his
I guess this is the one.
Going to be from 1945
Yeah, it had running lights.
Says he's feeling suicidal and plans to harm
Wrong
himself.
angle to see him, I guess.
Name is Clemmer Logan.
All right. Well, we'll turn around here at the intersection.
4493. It can start to that same
The center rail to our right is White Bear Township. a city of its own, as opposed to the city of White Bear Lake.
Squad 49.
Copy that.
County Road H2 goes across the freeway. The home of
499. So you changed my turn over.
Deputy Norm Thurmer, Constable Norm Thurmer, second, third generation Norm Thurmer. We got a lot of Thurmers.
Yes, we do.
From the township. And one of our biggest backseaters, Kim Thurmer, who guessed who our secret backseater was right away.
Yes, she did.
Kim's got a new couple grandkids now from Billy and Norm.
Nice.
Norm Thurmer, Tom Campbell were the two primary people that talked me into running for sheriff in 1994.
Very cool.
Tom Campbell and Norm Thurmer were deputies there. They wanted still change in leadership. Basically what they wanted was some more proactive police work. I was a lieutenant or commander at St. Paul, and they talked me into running, and then they teamed up with another guy, Don Skolman. Remember Don at all from the Maplewood Police Department?
Yeah.
Great cop, Maplewood cop. Those three had a few meetings, and then they pulled in Terry Johnson. Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson.
Regions for a gunshot victim in the ankle, not life-threatening. Happened somewhere on Maryland.
Passed away, but his son, M.T. Johnson, works for the sheriff's office now as well.
And 925, did you copy?
Very appreciate their history.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
They have a gunshot victim at Regents that had occurred on Maryland on the east side. It's a gunshot wound to the ankle.
So Pat and I are going to Culver's here. We're going to get a double
30 and 30, checking your status.
Butter Burger Deluxe. Butter Burger Deluxe. So we are at Centerville and 96. We're right at the crossroads here of North Oaks, Vadnais Heights, White Bear Lake. Wonder where that car's going. Got any idea? It's a county car, right?
I think so.
County car. North Oaks to our rear right, Vadnais to our front right, White Bear to our left.
Is Nelson Road down that way?
Somewhere. Yeah, what's the call?
It's a noise complaint.
Can we get one more? Just watch the walk. Under current order, we're all on the field. Changes to a DOC.
Hit that call button, I can tell you.
7134, you available?
That's this. That calls that right. What do we got for addresses?
Nelson, one I was just on, County Road E.
Copy. And 2123.
What's the F for? What the fight? What do we got?
Where's that?
County Road F.
Ah.
Cancel 93. You can have
That's Clover? What's it say?
4493, you are clear.
10 to 12 teens were physically fighting, now yelling and throwing rocks. No other weapons other than rocks. Out at 4050 Gisela.
Okay, well, that's going to be hard to get you from here. I'm surprised they went this way. But you can cut over on Goose Lake. That might be a way to get there. Who's going, by the way?
9 cars.
I know. Can you click them? Put it back down there.
Yeah. Just a second.
2161 squad to be cleared your way.
Copy that. 2124.
91, 73, 74, and 71.
Yeah, that might not be where our car's going then. Because normally, if they were going to go there, they would have gone straight instead of left. What else we got? What's that there?
Long Lake.
51 for transport.
Gerald?
It would only be with a 20,000. Yeah, it could be Gerald, but I don't know.
No, 724 C Charlie.
Already at 1411.
All right, folks, we are going to sign off here. We will.
Copy that, 2124.
We'll see you this week sometime. Thanks for joining us. And we still got an hour and a half on Reel's channel of On Patrol Live.
Hope you enjoyed your time with us. It wasn't real long, but I hope it was interesting. It was for us.
And in your comments, just be kind. No reason to be critical. Don't debate politicians. You want to debate policies, that's fine, but I don't want to have to put all the politicians' names in all the comments that don't get posted. We can do that. We did that during the presidential race. We just put Trump and Biden in there, so nothing got posted with Trump or Biden. Just to keep that off there, but let's not have to do that with Walz and Jansen. Let's just stay clear of those debates.
Take care of those on your own Facebook pages. All right, folks. We'll see you next time we go live.